Yeah, boy.
Okay, let me see. Okay, we should be fine.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, let me just turn your mic volume up a little bit. There we go. So, thank you for wanting to come on. I appreciate that.
Thank you for letting me come.
What?
You're welcome. Okay.
No, wait, no.
Oh yeah, well.
Under a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not scuffed at all, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, so the obvious question that I think that a lot of people want to know is like, how is it being a woman playing Mordhau? I mean, I imagine it's probably a little different than from what most of us experience.
I mean, at first, like, I always used the same name, like Petra, obviously, and everything, and I was like mostly playing inside the Finnish community, which obviously they knew that I was a girl and shit. But then when I started to like, when I first joined VK7, I started to play in there, like play around comp players and the like community itself. No one knew, but then I started streaming, and not long after that, like, of course, people started to like take the piss out of me, and like calling me a whore, and obviously everything like shit like that. It was so insane because obviously no one expect like females to play this kind of game.
I mean, it's definitely not as common as you see. Like a lot of people, like in gaming in general, there's fewer females, right? But it's usually in games like League of Legends and stuff like that where you see most of them. Not in small games like Mordhau. So people called you whore and that kind of stuff.
I also suck. Yeah, and I also got like doxxed like 2 weeks after release or something like that.
Oh wow. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I honestly didn't expect it to be that bad, but so like I'd imagine you'll probably like face some sexism. Is that like often, or is that like a rare coincidence that it happens?
It's
like
pretty.
Today?
Yeah, it's pretty often, but I mostly think that it's like banter nowadays because I don't really take it seriously anymore. But when for example, when I started playing Mordhau, it was like the first game with like so like how would I say it, like close community, like people know each other and shit. Like I played League and CS:GO and that stuff before.
Yeah.
But at first I was like, I actually got offended for the shit that people said.
Yeah.
But as I kept on playing, like I started to not care that much, and I just say stuff back and don't react or something. Like it's normal still, but I don't really care.
I mean, it's the best way to go about it for sure. Like, you gotta develop thick skin, especially if you stream, because there's always gonna be people that are just like extremely rude for no reason. And if you get offended or like make it like a big deal, then you kind of encourage it. That's something that I kind of had to learn the hard way as well.
Yeah.
But that's like very normal. So like, is it only in game, or is it also like in Twitch, or mainly in chat? Like, do you see it everywhere, or is it just in game?
My Twitch chat is nowadays quite chill. I mean, there's like usually the same people hang around, and also in game, like I mostly like play on PH Juilliard and fucking Pugs and shit. So it's always the same people, but it's still more in game than in Twitch or anything.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, at least it's nicer when it's in game because you can mute people, but it's something else when they kind of make the effort to go in on your Twitch just to flame you. It's a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that it's really annoying when people do that kind of shit, but on the other hand, like they don't know you, and they don't know me, and all that kind of shit. So it's just some people trying to get a reaction, I think.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And for example, for you, like when you show your face and when you like stream every day, it's so easy to like judge you.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
for everything. So they get like more reasons to like call you stuff like fucking stupid or ugly and
Or fat.
yeah, fat as well.
Oh, the good old yeah. I mean, that's true. So like obviously having face cam on opens you up for more criticism, but I also do think the upsides of it is that you obviously like the reactions you get, and like watching a streamer in general that has a face cam is usually more appealing because you feel like you get to know them on a more human plan, right? Because you know who you're interacting with. And that's also like a thing on Twitch where a lot of people think that they have like that they really know the streamers and stuff and like that because they see them every day and stuff, but in reality they don't really know you. Like not I mean some do. You always have like a close group that you kind of know really well, but there's always gonna be like what is the it's like on a surface level. Like I never got any comments before I had my face cam, but I got my face cam at like 250 followers or some shit, and I was like, fuck it. And I fucking hated it. I still don't like it all the time, but like at this point I'm just used to it as well. Is it something that you consider doing in the future, maybe? Like further out?
Yeah. I'm planning it, but I don't know. I just need to get like rid of some insecurities and stop being fucking camera shy and shit. Like it's all about that.
It's very natural. I mean, I felt the same way, to be honest. And I'm not saying you have to have face cam to get to know people, Rocky. I mean like for example, a conversation where you look someone into the eyes, right? Like on a psychological level, you connect more, and it's the same thing. If like it's different when you speak to someone and you can see them and you can see them react over than you talking on the phone with people. Like there's a reason you hang out with your mates, when you go out drinking instead of just drinking and talking on Discord. Like if you can go out and drink, you would obviously choose that, right? It's just a different kind of interaction that you get. And it's a lot of the same stuff that goes on with streaming. It's just like more human in some kind of way. But I do think that it's not a must either. Like there's a lot of good streamers that don't have a face cam that are like.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, so it's not like something you have to have, but like I know that a lot of people value it. Like there's some people that don't even want to watch the stream without face cam. Which to me is a little weird, but that's just how people is, I guess.
Yeah, and many people have said to me like, "Oh my god, why don't you stream with Facecam? Like you will have so many more viewers and you will get so much money and blah 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 blah." But it's not like that. I don't stream because of like getting lots of views or shit like that. I stream to like have someone to chat with while gaming and
same.
that. And if I have camera on, I feel like I can't like focus on the game as much. At least for now.
You won't be able to, but it's gonna take like a month or so to get over that. Like,
yeah.
Like it's the first time you hear yourself in for a microphone as well when you start streaming. You're like, oh yikes, and then we have facecam on. It's like the next level to that. So I can kind of understand what you mean there.
Yeah, I still cringe when I hear my own voice. Like if I watch my own clips or something, it's insane. Like. I can just imagine what would it be if I saw my face like watching some clips and shit.
It's very natural, because like the things that you might be insecure of, it's not necessarily like a thing that other people might notice, but you notice it, so like it's something that you will have like a focus point on. So again, that's it's like nothing weird or strange about that in my opinion at all. It's like very natural, and it took me like a couple of months actually to get past that myself. But I streamed shit like League of Legends at that point. I had like 5 viewers. Like on a good stream I had like 10 viewers or some shit like that. So now that there's more people that watch my stream, I obviously get more comments and shit. Like even if I play something non Mordhau on stream, for example, and I have the same Twitch name, there's sometimes other people in other games just gonna call, oh, you're such a fat fuck, and it's like, yep. Yes.
And what?
But like, yeah, so fucking relax, mate. But again, like it at a certain point you just get used to it. Like I don't give a fuck about it anymore. I do think it's a little funny though to some, like when people roast me, if they do it like in a very creative way where they kind of set the bar a little, if it's fun, like you can do it in a super fun way as well, I had one of my viewers I said like for one stream that like donate me $2 and you can write whatever the fuck you want in my just flame me the hardest you possibly can in text to speech, and I swear I've never fucking wheezed more in my life from that day. It was actually so fun. Some of the most unique like mean comments I've ever seen in my life came that day, but like it was more banter, but it was still super fun. So like yeah.
And also I can like agree with that. Like of course, even though people who haven't seen me or people who only know me and not know that I'm a girl, of course they're gonna be like, oh my god, you fucking ugly bitch, oh my god, you ugly bitch, go make me a sandwich, go back to the kitchen. Like that's so like uncreative and so like so unoriginal. And if someone says like something creative, it's more funny.
Yes.
I don't care either way, but sometimes when people like try to insult me, of course I find it funny sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things, like, obviously I'm not in great shape, so people call me fat all the time, but like that one day there's someone that there's the Texas speech, he said something like he said something, he called me a fat pig, or called me a fat piggy pig, something like that, and he said we just need the gravy and the taters and we'll have a full Sunday roast or some shit, and I fucking cracked completely. It fucking killed me. Because that he took like a basic flame and then he just elevated it to like another level and fucking had me wheezing for like 20 minutes solid. But yeah, it is what it is, it's something you just kind of have to get used to. Okay, Rocky, throw your best flame at me right now. Square up, boy, what's good?
Okay, scared that.
Rocky coaching for trash talk lessons, mate. Isn't your bedtime already? Well, okay, so you being a female on Twitch, and you must know that there is what some people would probably call titty streamers. Like, what's your entire opinion on like all that, like the hot tub meta, for example, Amareth and that kind of stuff, right? Where they're pretty much just only in bikinis writing people's names on themselves and that kind of stuff for donations and subs. Like, do you think it's like a, their body, their choice kind of thing? Because, in reality, it is, but do you think they're kind of exploiting the system a little bit, or what's your stance on that?
I mean, I always thought that Twitch is like a platform for gamers mostly, but obviously we're in 2021 and it's kind of like expanding, and I can't lie, like you can't blame the girls for taking advantage of thirsty gamer boys. Like
no.
Like, but for example, I could not do that because I have so much like self-respect kind of thing that
I get that.
I would cringe at myself for like showing my fucking ass and getting money out of that.
Yeah.
But I still don't judge people who do that.
No, I think that like I respect the hustle on it. I just think that maybe it's not the right platform for it. You know what I mean? I don't think it should be illegal to, for example, have like big tits and like a you know, like a low-hanging shirt or like wear thigh highs and like a short skirt. But you know, I do think that when it gets to the point where the entire content is based around like sitting on like a small pillow, when you can almost see everything, but they're kind of just baiting these teenagers, that's then you're like maybe taking it a bit too far. You know what I mean? Like, at least if you were doing something like playing a game and like either like, I'm not gonna flame someone for being hot. No one should be flaming anyone for being hot or, you know, whatever, right? I mean that is, but you know, there are platforms that are kind of made for it, and I do think it's a smart hustle though, because it's pretty much like softcore porn, but you don't have to do anything like over sexualized, and you still make bank off of it. So you're actually keeping like the majority of your integrity by it, and you make bank, and it's brand friendly as well. So you can actually get sponsors. So it's actually really really smart.
Yeah, they should kind of like draw a line somewhere, like what's allowed or what's not. And I feel like even as a female, I feel like Twitch like lets females do more that kind of shit on stream without getting banned than men.
Yeah, because as of how it is right now, let's say that you know, like, it's kind of hard with examples because there's so much shit going on all the time. I feel like a lot of women get like a pass if they're someone that makes like a lot of money on the platform. Like, the bigger the creator that you are, usually if you don't do something super fucking outlandish, but like, for example, Amaref, she literally flashed her coochie on accident once, had a huge, and we're talking like fat number spike in subs and followers, like after a week, and then now she's doing the hot tub stuff, and you know, like, you know, it might have been an accident, but like, had it happened to had I accidentally showed like my fucking ballsack just for like a microsecond, I would not have, you would not see me anymore on this platform, no matter what account I made. I was just instant fucking yeet, you know. So stuff like that, I think Twitch just needs to get, you know, like, the rules should apply equally to everyone, and I think that's why a lot of men like have hatred for like these titty streamers, is because they get away with so much that they can't do, and you know, and it almost feels like it gets encouraged, you know.
And I feel like that, like, those streamers are one reason for that men like dislike like girl streamers in general, like, because there's so many of those who take like advantage by showing their fucking boobs and shit. And like Rocky said, like Twitch gets like so much money from those streamers. Like, that's also one reason why they don't do anything about it.
Yeah, I honestly think the next logical step for this is to make like an AIDS verified section where it's porn as well, almost at this point, because the lines are so blurred, and there's so many gray areas you can exploit that where it's basically porn, but it's not really at the same time. But you know, like, some of the girls have like either their sub emails where they send up thank you for the sub, and then there's links to their OnlyFans and shit like that. Can you actually imagine that? Like, imagine this. I make an OnlyFans. I can't promote it on Twitch, but I'm gonna send a email to all my subscribers thanking them personally, right? That like thousands of people get, and there's my sexy link, you know, so you can go in and watch me strip off. I mean, I can see, like, again, the hustle. I can understand it, but man, the platform is not for it. They need to either say all that kind of, you know, all this kind of shit needs to be completely stopped, and they need to make like clear lines. For example, the body paint stuff at one point as well. There was like,
I remember.
Dude, fuck, man, that's so weird. I can't even fucking stand in boxers, but you can literally have like your double D's out with like a tiny stick on the nipples, and you can literally see everything. But that was allowed, you know. So it's kind of it's a little confusing, and I do think that. You know, the fact that a lot of these young streamers, streamer men and girls that really hate on these hustling titty streamers get so frustrated is because like they're doing the hustle, and like you gotta be creative, right? It may be might not be super creative to do what they're doing. I mean, the hot tub stuff was creative at first, right? But
yeah, now everyone is doing it.
yeah, I mean, like, yo, by the way, non-stop gamer guy, you ask when am I doing hot tub stream? Take a look at this. There you are. So yeah, you know, it's yeah, it is what it is, and what can you say? Like, just make some clear rules, man. There is no face cam under this, Ruben.
Maybe soon TM, I promise.
Oh, you heard it here first, boys. Let's go. But yeah, okay. So you know, we tossed about that a little bit. There's not really you can argue so much about it, but like unless Twitch make some changes about the platform, there's not really much to be done here.
Yeah.
So like we touched upon this a little bit as well. Like, what are your thoughts about Twitch as a platform as a whole? You know, like the way it treats its content creators, like the DMCA strikes, and all this kind of stuff. Like, what do you think about all that?
I mean, I'm not like that experienced streamer. I mean, I'm not like as dedicated as you. Like, I stream when I'm bored and just for fun, and I just like I don't really know a lot about it, to be honest.
That's fair.
I just click it, go to live, and that's it.
I mean, I can't blame you for that, because like a lot of the information about Twitch is something you have to like actively go out and search for or like hear about on YouTube. But for example, like right now, with the current system of music, for example, if I get a strike for listening to non-copyright or for copyrighted music, right? I can't really do anything about it. I just have a permanent strike, and if I get 2 more, and they don't go away right now, if I get 3 in a row, like then my channel just gets deleted. You can't appeal it. You can't do anything about it, and it might even be music that you weren't aware of were being, you know, copyrighted. So like if you play like a snippet of a song in a meme song you find on YouTube, for example, that can get you a strike. So it's kind of forcing people to delete VODs and that kind of shit sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, I do it anyways. I don't give a fuck. I will listen to whatever I want to, because there's no one that's going to tell me what music I can listen to and can't. I pay for my Spotify premium, and I refuse to listen to some fucking brain-numbing music that it's just background music. Like what I have on right now, it's not the kind of music I listen to. I use this solely, which is what I have on right now. It's like lo-fi. I don't mind lo-fi, but it's not like the kind of music I listen to. I only have it on because then I don't have to edit the entire fucking podcast after before it goes to YouTube, so I don't get striked down there as well, you know? It's a mess.
And also like because I'm streaming, like to have someone to chat with while gaming, and of course, like if I'm gaming without like having stream on, of course I would listen to like not that music anyways. So I'm not like gonna change my gaming experience just because Twitch says so. Like if they're gonna ban me for that, then go on.
Yeah, and you know, again, like it just kind of shows that they don't have their content creators in their best interest. And they're saying like pretty much soon, like in December, you're gonna be able to appeal for your strikes. But like, what if I get banned before then? I just have to start all over. You know, it's like, okay, yeah, cool. You might start fixing it in December, but that does not help any of the people getting strikes today. And like some people actually make a living out of this. Like let's say I was living off of this and I fucking lose my entire income. Let's say I have 2 kids and a fucking house loan that I need to pay and fucking bring food on the table, and I lose all that because I played a piece of music for 10 seconds that some fucking greasy fucking label company who's like, oh, free real estate, baby, let me yoink your money. It's like, oh, nice. Thank you so much.
They can just be like, why did you not like, why did you listen to it? It's your fault because you listened to it. You should know that you're not allowed to do that. They can just say that and then forget about it.
The worst part about it is that you're actually promoting the label's music. I cannot count on both feet and hands like on 10 times how many times people have asked me for a song, for example. Which song is this? Who made this? Can I get your playlist? It brings music brings people together as well. So if people hear something that they really like, they're gonna ask, "Hey, oh, what is this? I'm gonna listen to this. It's a banger." You provide them that, and the record label actually makes money off that because they got more clicks. And there might not be a lot of money, but like, you know, like let's say right now I have 5 YouTube videos that are copyright claimed, right? And like, yeah, okay, I make 0 revenue. Why do you even fucking bother? Like, I can't even get ads. Like, why bother? It doesn't do any difference. It's just filthy. Yeah, fuck that. Fuck you, Twitch. Get better. Please get better. So actually, what got you into video games? You know, like this is gonna be sounding very stereotypical, but again, you know, like when I went to school, right, like in 7th grade, right, there was no gamer girls, so they're all in my school. Or okay, I'm gonna fucking neck if I have to say that again, gamer girls. Women who played video games, yeah. There was none of those, like in like where I was at all. Like, so that was kind of, you know, like. There were like maybe one, and that was like, you know, like uncommon as fuck. And today it's way more popular. Like, were you one of those that started with that early on, or did you just kind of fall in love with that like over time?
I was like 14 when I started playing like on PC, and I started with like League of Legends and and it was really uncommon back then, but not like. Pretty much shortly after that, like in couple months, I started to actually like meet some girls in games and get some gamer girlfriends and shit like that. For, like mostly in League of Legends, but when I went to play, like I don't know if you know H1Z1.
Oh yeah. I never played it much. I know it.
I only knew like one girl from there. Then I went to CS:GO. I never met any girls in there. But now, if I go to play CS:GO now, I'm like most likely gonna get at least one girl in 10 matches or something like that.
Yeah, true.
So it's getting more common, and I'm happy. I'm happy it is.
Yeah, I think it's good for. I think it's really good that there comes more people to video games, and it's not looked upon as like this childish boy thing, you know, because a lot of like 10 years ago people were like, you can't fucking make a living doing video games, and now it's like, oh wait, you fucking see Ninja and, you know, people like that are fucking pro esports players, they fucking like going to the bank hard, you know. And yes, sure, most people are not going to be, you know, able to do that, but then again, like most people are not, you know, gonna have like a super high-end job either. Like, that's just the case, that a lot of people just don't get exactly where in life they would want to, but it doesn't mean that they shouldn't try, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And I also remember, like, sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I remember in high school, like, wait, sorry, my monitor turned off. In high school, like, of course I had many like girlfriends in there, and none of them like understood my gaming hobby. Like if I told them like, oh my god, I just bought a new keyboard and I spent like over 100 euros on it, they were like, what the fuck, that's so stupid. Like why would you spend that much money on a fucking keyboard? Like, and at the same time they're wasting the same amount of money like on fucking clothes or makeup or their own hobbies. Like fucking games are as good hobby as like dancing or football or fucking swimming. I don't fucking know, but
yeah, that's true. A lot of like at my time, a lot of girls were like riding horses, like for hobby. Or gymnastics, you know, that kind of shit. Or like handball. In Denmark, handball is big. Obviously, it's a Danish sport, but you know. Alright, give me like 2 minutes. I gotta help my girlfriend with something really quick. Call chat some simps or some shit while I'm gone.
ASMR, no. What's hot presenter was?
I'm so sorry. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so yeah, where were we coming from? Oh yeah, it was again, it was not very normal with girls playing video games like 10-15 years ago. I like the fact that it's starting to become a like a more mainstream thing. Obviously with platforms like YouTube and Twitch, it makes it a little easier because you can't dispute the fact that you can make a living off of it today like you could like 10 years ago. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, wait, I was gonna say something. Wait. Oh my god, my brain blacked out. Oh yeah, you can tell like that girl gamers are more common now. Like of course, like back then, all girls would go like play those mainstream girl games like League of Legends or fucking Animal Crossing and Minecraft. But in Mordhau, like there's several girls in Mordhau. Like it's insane that like I don't know, like there's more and more girls in those how could I say, like manly games. Like it was so rare like in fucking FPS games and board games and blah blah blah. Like I don't know, it's fucking amazing. I was streaming about making a girl Mordhau clan like 2 years ago. But it never happened. I had like 5 girls, but
that would honestly be funny. Like going into tournaments and shit.
Yeah, imagine.
So what? How do you feel about they're adding girls and stuff like that into Mordhau? Is that something you're gonna be using? Are you gonna be playing as a female, or do you prefer just playing like you are right now?
I honestly don't know. Like I could care less about like genders in that game. Like I don't know his story. I don't know if there was like any female knights or anything.
There was not many that much, I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna be like a sexy bitch, for sure. If you have a smaller hitbox, I'm gonna boost that shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like in PUBG,
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, it's just gonna be so many fucking memes when that shit drops. 100%. It's gonna be such a clusterfuck.
Yeah.
Oh no. How did you actually get into Mordhau? Like, how did you get introduced to that?
Actually, I was my ex-boyfriend. He was like, "Oh my god, this game looks fun. Do you want to play with me?" And I was like, "Sure." And then we played like till like 10 or 15 levels together, like front lines and shit. And then my friend DM'd me like and told me to join a Finnish dual server, and I was like, okay, but my ex wasn't like interested in that, and he kind of stopped playing. And then I met so many people in the Finnish community and started playing more and more and kind of got addicted. And then one day Finnish community kind of fell apart. I joined like VK servers and shit, and then I got more friends from there, and yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to think about like how good connections you can get with people through games like this. For example, did you know Ruben, for example, before Mordhau?
Wait, what?
Did you know Ruben?
Wait, I blacked out.
Did you know Ruben before?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't. Okay, you two seem you two seem to be like very good friends, right?
Yeah, we are.
Yes.
We met when he groomed me into Lineage, and
oh no.
I was just reading Ruben's messages, and I was like, wait, what the fuck?
Fucking Ruben exposed. The cancelling is incoming. Fucking run. But yeah, so that's like a good example of like getting some good connections from like games and obviously like it's cool that you can have both like good connections like in the real life and then also online. You know, because there's so many degenerates out there. There's
Yeah.
gonna be rude no matter what. But like when you find the homies, you know, that's when you know it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Sure.
Especially in Mordhau community. I never thought that I would actually find like good friends from there, because
Yeah.
the community is like, you know what I mean? Like, not
Oh yeah. They're fucking. There's. Oh my god. Yeah, I know what you mean.
there's
Yeah,
a
I
bit
agree.
special.
Mm. Oh yeah. Like helmets on their head, kind of special.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, I feel like I've gotten some good homies around as well, especially through my streaming that I didn't expect. Because you know, usually like I streamed League for a year and a half or something like that before I even touched Mordhau, and like I was in a complete stalemate streaming that. Like you get a lot of followers, but like no one sticks around, and you have like a couple of solid homies, but you know,
Yeah.
it's different. It's very different in Mordhau, because anyone that watches you can literally join. It don't matter, like you know, if you want to join with 250 ping, you can. It sucks, but you can. So this is like the perfect viewer game for me, because you can get to know your viewers, you can play with them every day if you want to, and like you can integrate them in the stream with like battle royale tournaments, like for stuff like this. The podcast for me is like also a good way to get to know people better, which is originally what I wanted to use it for, like because Mordhau, it's like very one-dimensional, right? Like there's not really that much going on content-wise. Like there's either you're memeing, or you're doing like montages, or you're doing like cleanup kind of videos, right? That's literally it. And then there's tournaments, but besides that, there's not really too much going on. I kind of wanted to do something a little different with this entire shit, but like, you know, it's still very early on. So I don't know, but I think it's fun to get to know people a little more. You know, like I don't really know you. Like the only times I've really seen you is in my chat, or I'm in your chat, and you know, shit like that. And it's mainly just banter.
Yeah.
So you know, it's kind of nice actually to have a conversation with people without it having to be like, you know, itchy kind of humor, hey kind of shit only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So,
I
like,
mean, I like that kind of humor, and I like to like
same.
fuck around and troll people, but it's just like for the memes and for my own entertainment, really.
I mean, yeah, I get that. I do that too. But I think it's also nice to know that there's something, you know, beyond that as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For example, like, yeah, Ruben, for example, here is coming on like Sunday. I'm really excited to chat with him as well. 'Cause I don't know Ruben very well either. I mean, I know he's a homie. I've been watching his streams for a good while, but I don't know him very well. So I'm looking forward to having some conversations. And there's the cock homie in chat. Oh no! Yeah, you are getting scammed because those doesn't work in here, bro. You can't use the. Yeah, he's the cock homie. Dicks out for Ruben. But yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see what else I got. Got some Mordhau related stuff. What would make Mordhau better for you? Like, what would make it more fun for you?
I mean, I like competitive shit, because there's not really any of that going on, and the devs didn't really make it competitive. They made it like casual game.
Yeah.
And I don't really know that much about like what was their like intention when they were making the game. Was it like made for mostly frontline players and shit like that? It would be amazing if there was like a mod for like comp players. Like you could make your team in game and like play against other teams, and I don't know. I don't really know how I would like put that to work, but something around the competitiveness, it would be like,
yeah, I
like
agree.
the ideal. Yeah.
I think it would be healthy for the game to have some proper competition. You know, the only thing we have is like community hosted tournaments and shit. There's no prize pools. Like ranked is a fucking meme in itself. You know, let's be real. Like, so you know, like they need something to keep like the sweatier players occupied. where like I would love to play some fucking tournaments where you could win
Yeah.
some prizes. It don't even have to be money. Like instead of just having crowns, make some like some one tournament exclusive loot or some shit, and something not super over the
Yeah.
top. It's like something you can grind towards, you know.
Yeah,
It's
that
gotta.
would be so easy to make for them. Like, I
Oh
don't
yeah.
understand why they're not making it.
I mean, there's fucking money prize tournaments with like fuck ton of money over in the States, but for some reason the EU is just getting fucking, you know,
In-game gold.
yeah, we're fucking just getting fucking in-game gold, and they're like getting actual money. It's like, oh, okay, but we have most of the best players in the world actually being over here, and then
Yeah.
you see them fucking, you know, getting on the money and we getting scraps in terms of in-game gold that are fucking useless. Like, oh yes, let me add that 100,000 to my already 600,000 gold. Very nice. You might as well just fucking like I'd rather you fucking send me a fucking Coke or like buy me a pizza. I don't care. It's anything is better than that, really. Like, give me a fucking, like, even just a fucking Mordhau official t-shirt or some shit. Just do something. Really don't care what.
Yeah.
It's boring as fuck to play right now. I really
Yeah,
think
but
they need to add something new or like bring something to the game. I can't wait for the modding to come in.
yeah, and I like still like the community hosted tournaments. Like, even if there is no prize pool or there's only like in-game gold, I still like. For example, I played in the previous draft tourney, and it was really much fun. Like, I don't know, like I was pretty scared that if I'm gonna get like memed or something, like some people was like, oh my god, I need to get Hatchet and Petra in the same team.
Yeah.
Hatchet will simp and he will carry the team and shit like that. But
Yeah.
in the end, it was really funny. Even though at first I didn't even feel like playing, but
Yeah.
when I played, it was really nice, and it like brings the community kind of together.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as there's a tournament, like the entirety of EU's Mordhau Twitch community is in that stream. Every time. It don't matter what tournament. Like, the first ever tournament I did was a dual tourney, and everyone's like, oh, that's so fucking whack, and I had like 150 viewers, and it's like, well. Well, you like, people like, I'm not gonna fucking watch that shit, and then everyone came, like, everyone from fucking Podes to, like, you know, we're talking everybody. So that was super cool, and it shows that, like, whenever someone does something for the community, people step up and just, you know, they want to be a part of it, and I think that's what makes Mordhau's community special as well. Is that they're like one family. It's just like a really dysfunctional, like super retarded family, but like nonetheless, like when there is something, people like group up, you know. I think that's good. Yeah, I think it's nice to see that even though the game is really bleeding heavily, people still, you know, band up.
Yeah,
okay,
it's
so
really
this is like a little bit of a meme question, but I kind of had to ask it. Would you consider yourself the e-girl queen of Mordhau in EU?
What the fuck? I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I don't know if there's like girls who are like insane at the game, but they're just not like, they're just playing on some random servers or playing front lines or shit. But I haven't met like any girl who was like actually insane. I mean, I'm not insane. I'm really bad at the game. I realized that, but
You're not that bad.
I have to say that. But thank you. But I need to say that I haven't met any girl in the game that I could not like beat.
Oh shit, she out here throwing hands. Girls, you better grind now. But yeah, like obviously you're the most known like female player in EU. There's so few of them, obviously, but those that are, you know, there are probably some that we just don't know of, obviously, and there's also probably some that don't want people to know that they're women because they see like the treatment they get, and it's really not worth it. It's a lot of the time, I'd imagine. So like, obviously a lot of people know you, so I think you're kind of considered like the official like Mordhau e-girl of EU, you know. And like, you know,
I guess.
in good or bad, you know, it's kind of, you know, it's kind of true. I mean, like, there's obviously a lot of memes, like, whenever Slaskin and Skits and me and Ruben and stuff like that are in your chat, you're like, you know, then it's the simp gang, you know?
Yeah, my loyal
Especially
simp.
Skits, yes, true.
Yeah, especially Skits.
Mordhau's EU girl spokeswoman, true. Actually true. So is there any games you're looking forward to in the future? Renown, at Mordhau?
Yeah, Renown, yeah, and at Mordhau. Those two, basically.
You play, I see you play League as well, right?
Yeah,
I can't believe that you can. Like, oh my god, I fucking want to break my monitor every time I play that shit. I honestly don't know how you and Ruben do it. I don't. Like, I had League installed. I had one game yesterday where someone in ranked fucking banned my pick and stole my lane, and I just fucking ran it down and uninstalled. I didn't give a fuck. I literally just ran it down 15. I just picked Yasuo mid for the meme, and I fucking ran it down and I uninstalled.
Oh my god, you're the reason League is
no, okay, listen up. I done that. Okay, I have 2 permaban accounts, right? The first, like, my second permaban, I got banned for saying fuck off, and he said, the guy told me, I hope your mom dies of fucking cancer, you illiterate fuck, or some shit like that. It's like, okay, I just said fuck off, and I muted him, and he reported me. I didn't report him because I don't give a fuck what people say. I got perm banned. I was like, okay, so I made this new account, and this account I just meme. I don't play anymore, really. And it was like 3 super toxic teammates, and you know, they held me hostage, and you know, do that. I never run it normally, right? I just play, and if I dodge if I have to, right? But you know, like, that one game was like, fuck you, I'm gonna make you suffer, you deserve this. Fuck you. But yeah, so it's, you know, I mean, it do be like that sometimes, come on. Have you never had a game where you softened it a little bit, or where you were like, fuck this guy, I hope you lose?
Oh yeah. I like, of course, when I started playing, I was main support, and I was main support for long, and sometimes when people would like ban my champ or something, I will just pick like Singe support and then write down like Ghost Cleanse and go troll my ADC and shit. Like, I don't know, it was kind of funny, but I don't know, I don't really do it anymore.
Nah, I mean, it's like, I've actually never in my life, like, directly just ran it and uninstalled in my life before yesterday. And the worst part, I know I'm gonna install it again tomorrow. Like, I'm just gonna fucking install it again. But it was just like, in that moment, I just felt like, fuck you gotta fucking suffer now. Like, not only do I have a fucking new account that I have to grind up again, so I got like silver 3 or some shit rank like that. Which already tilted me, and then some fucking silver player tells me what I should be doing when I used to be almost diamond. It's like, fuck you, man. Don't do me like this.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
They are like the league players are, for example, in low ranks, when they're in silver, they think that, oh, they're not bronze or iron anymore, so they must be so good. So they like try to do all the callouts and like,
they don't
tell
know
everyone
shit.
what to do. Yeah.
I'm only in silver because my teammate's bad. They don't know what to do. And then they have a vision score of 2 for like 40-minute games. Oh, the pain.
And if you really are good enough, you can solo carry games in low elo if you're good.
Oh yeah, easily. Like, you can literally get plat 4 mechanically skill on one champion alone. If you only know, like, if you one trick pony one champion and you dodge when you have to, you can literally get plat 4 in like 2 months if you're silver 4. Literally, no problem. Like, when I used to play, I was like a Fizz one trick pony, right? I played Fizz since I know, but like, I'm literally a fucking shit on people, like, fucking hard. Obviously he's kind of busted and all, but like this new season, what the fuck even is going on? Is the entire shit is fucked, let's be real.
Yeah, it's
fucking
all the new items and shit.
I hate League so much. I fucking really hate it. But like, it's also, the problem is I started playing that really like the first season, so you know, it's kind of game I kind of grew up with it, and so to some extent, you know what I mean. So now it's addicted, but you fucking hate it. It's like Mordhau, right?
Yeah.
Besides
it's love-hate relationship.
Yeah, exactly. And the difference with League is that everyone in there is super toxic no matter what, and it don't even matter what game mode you're playing. Like in Battle Royale here, for example, in Mordhau, or I don't expect people to flame you if you die one time or some shit like that. I mean, people do, but not the same way. In League, everyone tryhards all the time. Even if you take a fucking game of ARAM or like hide and seek back when that was a thing on the Crystal Scar map or whatever it's called, right? Dominion map. People would literally flame you, and then like it's like holy fuck, man, chill. It's a fucking game, you know. At least I feel like in Mordhau when people flame, you know. Yeah, I mean, people flame as hard as fuck in Mordhau too, not gonna lie. But I feel like a lot of people know that there's their own fault when they fucking die in Mordhau. You know, if they're like higher level, then you can get tilted and project that other people are cheesing you. But deep down, you know that you could just counter it better.
Yeah, true. But I just like of course, like when you asked earlier that if I'm getting any insults on streams and shit, like many people come and say like, you're so trash for your level, but I realize it. I play because I mean, I hate to say this, but I enjoy playing it sometimes, and I also tilt, but I also like it at the same time. Like I don't know, and I realize I'm bad, but I could be worse, and I could be a lot better probably. But
yeah, it's the same feeling I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is. True. So, you know, I have a question that's a little more personal. Like, how would you describe yourself, you know, for people that don't know you? What would you like to be known for in this community? Now, you're streaming, or like a streamer, right? So, like, what would you like for people to know you for? Besides just being the one girl that streams Mordhau.
Maybe one thing is my kind of bad temper, that if I tilt at someone, I might say some insanely mean stuff and act like a fucking idiot.
So you're like a brat when you get toxic.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And also like I'm pretty I feel like I'm pretty straightforward. Like not how could I explain? Like if I want to say something to someone, even if it's nice or mean, I just say it, and I don't like.
Yes, you're very
think about.
Honest.
Yeah.
I think that's, you know, it's both a good and a bad trait, because I kind of am like that too. If someone tells me, I'm gonna call them a fucking cocksucker, like straight off the bat. I'm not even gonna think about it. I do sometimes say shit and just instantly apologize after it, but like because it's like, oh, okay, maybe that was a little over the top. I don't never say anything that breaks terms of service, but like sometimes you think it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I mean, like I talk very different to people when I'm not streaming than I do when I am streaming, for sure. Like,
same.
no, you know, there's certain things that I don't say, and then there's certain things that I just, you know, like. Yeah. I mean, then again, like that's not, you know, unusual either, I think.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, I like often get told that you're not a girl. You don't talk like a girl. Like, who the fuck says like how a girl is supposed to talk? Like,
yeah, that's
like I remember when I was kind of new in Mordhau, and I loved to trash talk people, and I loved to like insult them if they were insulting me, and they were like, no, you're not a girl. You're fucking trans. You're a trap. Because girls don't talk like that.
Yo, okay then. Shit.
Yeah, it was really funny.
I mean, I guess that when people think about like gamer girls, they think about like big-titted girls that are like ooh woo with pink hair and all that kind of shit. And like as soon as you're not there, it's like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You cannot be female because you're not like I think you are. And I mean, like, it's very like that's so true. And again, like, when you see all these like titty streamers, they almost always kind of look the same, you know, a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like the same hair, maybe different colors, but like it's almost the same kind of hair, like the same kind of outfits and stuff like that. It's just a little weird to me. Obviously, you know, every person is different. They're gonna dress up different. I mean, like, I'm the fucking only Mordhau streamer that sits in a fucking Hawaiian shirt and a fucking hot tub and play like a fake hot tub. Like, how many fucking do that? Like, there's no one.
Yeah.
And I'm not even like, it's not even like I'm a fucking beach body, fucking, you know, started fucking out here to pull 100 ladies or some shit, you know. I'm just fat boy sitting here in my hot tub.
Yeah.
But
That's
you know,
insane.
I mean, it's fun though, you know. It's like there's on Twitch, there's this kind of thing you kind of have to do something a little different sometimes, and some people find that shit like supernatural. Like Drunken Jesus, for example, his concept is really good because he has like this Jesus thing. He looks like Jesus. He drinks a lot of alcohol. Like his name and his stick is kind of one the same thing, you know.
Yeah.
And it's hard to find that thing on Twitch, in my opinion. Do you have any? Would you say you have anything that is like your stick?
No, not really. Actually, it's just I realized that I get views and I get followers because I'm female playing this game in the small community. But
I don't think that's
have,
why
like,
you get it though. Not necessarily.
I mean that's probably the main thing.
I wouldn't be so sure. Nah. I mean, I don't think so, to be honest. I do think that obviously there's gonna be some of those. It's like kind of the same thing with like if you're really good at the game, people are gonna watch you no matter if you're interesting or not.
Yeah.
Not trying to throw shade out on anyone, but like that's the truth. And there's obviously also gonna be people like that. But I do think your streams are entertaining as well. So like you shouldn't like say that the only viewers you get is because you're a girl, because like frankly I don't give a fuck what gender people are, and you have a lot of, you know, people that know you in the community, and obviously there's a lot of like memes and like that kind of you know, ego shit and that kind of stuff, but you know, that's just jokes. That's not why people watch you, I think, to be honest.
I mean, I feel like I'm not really entertaining personality, like, but it's mostly the community that makes the content in my streams. Like when people comment chat, like fucking give breadcrumbs and post some fucked up videos and and talk about some funny shit. Like it's the thing that makes it entertaining. Like I don't know.
I mean, to be honest, I kind of feel the same way about myself. So that's not like an unusual way of thinking either, to be honest. You know, like if you're not like a narcissist that's like I'm the fucking shit, you know, then it's like very normal to think like you do. I honestly don't know why the fuck people watch my streams either, but like I'll take it, you know. It's like, you know, fuck it. You know, if people want to watch this degenerate, you're being my guest.
Yeah, I mean, people find different things entertaining. Like
true, very true.
All about preferences.
Yeah, that's true. Like I try and do some kind of out there stuff, like eating super spicy shit on stream, or like the bathtub shit, like all that kind of shit. But you know, like besides that, you know, I'm just some fucking regular dude. Like there's fucking hundreds of me like on Twitch, probably exactly like me, that streams different games.
Yeah, it might be, but there is a reason why your community is your community and why they watch you. They must like you.
Yeah, but you also gotta remember one thing. It's a very small community, so everyone knows everyone.
Yeah,
and like,
of course.
To be honest, right, in Mordhau community, it is easier to grow and make a community because your community is my community. Lord's community is my community. Stouty's community is not my community. but you know, like there's a lot of the viewers we have is cross viewers that watch multiple of like the same streamers. So when there are so few streamers in this game, right, that people know of, that it's not just like level 30 frontline players to play for like a week, you
Yeah.
know? Like, everyone is gonna know everyone. So I do think that there's also that kind of thing where it's like when there's nothing else to watch, you know, you just watch whoever's on. For
Yeah,
example, right
true.
now, like, I lost like half my viewers right now as soon as Stouty went live, you know?
Yeah.
I don't really care. I mean, it is what it is. You know, that's kind of what you can expect from like a top tier player, and shit like that. But you know, so like the Mordhau's community is a little like it's a little jumpy. You know, there's a lot of people that watch the exact same people because there's so few to watch as well. So I don't think if there was like 10,000 Mordhau average viewers like in total, I wouldn't have any viewers. I honestly don't think so.
I mean, I don't know, it depends. Like for example, in release, there was like so many people who only streamed like frontlines and shit, but then I feel like the people who started to stream like duels and like comp games and skirmish, they started to gain like more followers. That
Oh yeah, true.
if you start streaming like in release and you stream like skirmish and duels, I think you will like get viewers more than the frontline players.
I mean, maybe, but there's also that one thing with me not being very good, right? I was super, I'm not very good now, but I was super trash back then, right? How many do you want, like, how many people want to watch some level 50 player that fucking don't know anything about anything, get their shit kicked in, like, every stream and mauled over that, you know? That's, like, not even content either. So, obviously, players like, Red Blue and Bear and Giro and Stouty and stuff, you know, people like that are already like good, they will you know, most of the viewers would probably go that way because they can learn from it, and it's also entertaining seeing someone that's actually good, and you know, and when they flame it's more fun because they actually have a valid reason of like getting mad, you know.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, you know, shit, like, that's the thing with Twitch, right? It doesn't really matter how you get your viewers. If you have a community, you should be happy that you have a community. Because even though right now I'm sitting like on like 18 viewers, right, and that's like not a lot in comparison to like a lot of people stream this game, and it's also low in comparison to what I usually get. But it's still a lot more than what a lot of other people sit on right now. There's so many people on Twitch. There's probably like 20,000 that sit right now with 1 to 2 viewers. If even any viewers.
Yeah, it's insane. Like if you go even in Mordhau category, there's like, wait, I can see right now. Like there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people with under 5 viewers. Like it's insane.
Yeah, exactly. So like even if you have a bad stream, you're gonna feel bad. If you like try and grow, but like just remember that, you know, you're still like doing well. Even like if you have over 33 average viewers, something, you're like in top 3% of Twitch. You know,
yeah,
which is kind of crazy to think about.
Yeah,
So,
but this, like as you said, this game is so small and the community is so small. So basically, no matter like what you do in the stream or who you are, you're gonna get views if you like stream inside the community, like on PH Juilliard or fucking Pugs and yeah.
I mean, it's true, but I do think that it also depends on what you're doing in your streams. Because, like, take Proxanis, everyone fucking knows Proxanis. I mean, a lot of people probably don't like him. We call him Friends, Friends Spaghetti and all that kind of shit, a third-person abuser and all this kind of shit, right? But, like, when he streams, his audio is, like, very loud, and he has no cam, and he has no mic.
Yeah, of course.
So like when there's no mic, then there's literally no point in watching because there's no reaction. Then there's literally zero human connection, and that's extremely important. Like would you watch my stream if I had no camera, no fucking mic, no nothing? Just no, right? Like, you know. And the worst part is Proxanis would get many viewers if
he would,
if he just put his mic on. Literally.
He's probably the only good third-person player, and there's many people who still play in third person and want to learn like how to do stuff.
Yep.
And for Xanis would be so good to show like how to do different shit.
100%. 100%.
I don't exactly know why, but he decided to not talk with anyone or not have a mic, and I know I'm not gonna judge anyone, but
Nah, me neither.
and
But
I don't even I don't even know if he wants to be like famous on Twitch or why he does his stream. I don't know his intentions, but
I don't know either. But like, you know, like there's like two things that is super outputting for me if I watch a stream. If the streamer is just looking at a screen and not talking at all, that's one of them. And if they don't read chat at all.
Yeah.
Like there was like I raided a dude for real. I raided the fucking dude and my chat was fucking spamming him for literally 15 minutes before everyone left. He didn't look at chat once. I thought I rated him with like fucking 40 viewers and he had like one. He didn't even read chat once, so he literally had a fucking full wall of people. And then I saw like the next day that he must have noticed because he came in and followed my Twitch channel, and it's like, I mean, you know, it's unlucky, but then again, you also have to learn to read your chat and shit. If you don't have, if you only have one monitor, it can be kind of difficult.
Yeah, true.
But you know, still like that will fucking kill your stream 100% if you don't read your chat. And sometimes people say, oh, he doesn't read chat. It's like if I miss one thing, but then again, like sometimes there's like 10 people that types at the same time, and it's fucking hard to catch everything at the same time. Yeah,
it is. And sometimes even if I go like back to my VOD, like watching some specific like duel or moment, and then I see the chat, of course, and I say, oh my god, I didn't even know he said that. Like I have missed it like completely while I was streaming, but then I see it like afterwards.
Yeah, that happens to me a lot as well. Like, it was actually really fun for me to when I watched my tournament chat from like my first duel tournament. There was literally like at one point 70 people typing at the exactly same time. I could not. There's no way you can fucking read that fast. That's one thing. What I just said and fucking read through it, and it was such a clusterfuck, man. It's like, you know, that's one of the benefits being a small streamer is that you can actually read your chat. You know, you actually have an opportunity to interact with your viewers better without them having to donate in order to you to see what they're wanting to tell you, you know. I think that's good.
It is.
All right. Okay, I'm actually out of stuff to ask you. Now when I'm thinking about it.
It's been like an hour, so.
Yeah, it has. That's true. Is there anything you want to talk about, or anything you'd like to ask me, or something like that?
Just I've been trolling a lot in your chat with skits and shit, but no hard feelings, please.
No, I know it's just memes.
It's just so funny.
I only bully like skits because it's fun, you know. I don't think he's an actual like piece of shit. I don't think you're a piece of shit either. I just say it because it's fun, you know. Also, it gives me some kind of sick pleasure to ban skits just because I know everyone's like free skits, and it's like I don't think I will. I'll let him fucking roast a little longer. But yeah, you know. You still fear? You say what, mate? You fucking want ban?
Good fight. Farm.
I'll see you in 10 skits. But yeah, you know, like, you know, that's again banter. I don't mind that. I think it's good. It's good for streams. It isn't like you don't want you have your fucking ass licked either by chat. Like if there's no discussions or no banter either, it just gets very stale. It's not fun if people have no balls to say something funny either. I mean, I don't get offended easily. Like I have the most fucked humor. So, like my Discord channel, if you scroll through the fucking meme section, it's so fucking cursed.
Yeah, oh, it's amazing. Also, I was gonna ask, like, you like to like do some pogs and shit like that. Why do you never like sign up for tournaments? Like there's another draft turn coming.
You asking me why I don't sign up?
Yeah.
Cause I'm dog shit at this game. That's one thing.
No.
Another thing is that I would rather cast him, to be honest. I mean, I want to do it in the future, like once in a while, join a tournament, right? But I think that where I'm at right now, I feel like I would probably be a liability to my teammates. That's one thing. But I also think that if I get the opportunity to host a tournament, right? Obviously, I'm trying to grind my twists, and that's good for that as well. But it's also good practice, and I wanna host and do more tourneys myself and cast in more. So every time I get the chance to do that, it's pretty good. It's pretty good practice for me. Because, you know, I mean, yeah, I could just sit and fucking watch someone play and just talk over it, but like, it's kind of cringe, you know, it's not the same.
Yeah.
It makes me feel like some fucking weirdo. So, for me, that's pretty much what I'm doing right now.
I mean, yeah, like casting and shit can be lots of fun. I remember when I started my insane epic Mordhau career, there was like we had like tournaments inside the Finnish community, and I was like hosting some of them and casting some of them. It was so much fun. Like it was even more fun than playing. I mean, I was really bad back then, and that's why I didn't play. But I can understand why you like prefer casting and hosting.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to do both at some point, but I need to grind some SKM more. But it's kind of as of how it is right now. I feel like pucks just always turn into such a clusterfuck that it just ends up tilting me instead of, like, you know, like I think the best way I can do it is like do some private puck with some like really high level players and they like learn it properly. But like again, like when it's very high level pucks with like really good players, they're always closed and they don't really invite people in that much, so it's kind of a little bit of a loophole trying to get in that circle as well.
Yeah, true.
Okay. Leandy Man Guy Dude says, what do you call a fight between a Jewish inmates and Auschwitz? Star Wars.
Leandy.
Fucking hell, man. What the fuck? Okay then. I might have to cut that actually. Fucking hell. That's some dark shit. Yeah, well, if anyone in chat has anything for Petra or anything you know you wanna ask her or know, it's time to fire. I'm gonna end stream not in super long. We go on like that, you know, hour. Usually it always turns out to be longer, but you know, it also a little depends a little about who you're talking to. Like for example, Giro, he like I could talk about at Modern with him for almost 2 hours, you know.
Yeah.
But I think we covered a lot of good and like interesting stuff.
Yeah. For sure, yeah.
So it was a very nice and relaxed podcast for me, at least. I think it was good.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Well, shit. I guess that's gonna be it then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a fucking nap.
Have a good sleep then.
Yeah, thank you. I'll see you around, Petra. Have a good one.
Okay. See you. You too.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. All right, boys. That's gonna be it for today.